6 prosecutors resign after pressure. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This was crazy. So, New York Times coverage from this morning. Breaking. New York Times now says 6 federal prosecutors in Minnesota have just resigned over the Justice Department's push to investigate the widow of Renee Good and the department's reluctance to investigate the ICE agent who shot Good, according to people with knowledge of their decision. And what's nutty is that one of the career federal prosecutors was the guy who literally did the investigations into the fraud. I was talking to Noah about this earlier today. Apparently, one of the prosecutors was the guy who was doing the Minnesota fraud case. And they try to get this guy to be like, investigate the wife of the person who we shot in the face. Oh my God! The federal prosecutor leading the Minnesota fraud case just quit because the Justice Department officials pressed a criminal investigation into the actions of the widow of Renee Nicole Good. The force of reaction in this country are very evil, very cruel, and they do not seem to care much about making mistakes. But take heart, many more of them than us are total idiots. I'm telling you, dude, this is rank desperation. These guys keep pressing. They keep pressing. It's over. I'm telling you right now, woke is back, okay? Woke is back. It's insane what these guys are doing. The way that they're moving right now is so dangerous. The way that they're moving right now is like there's no tomorrow. Not a care. Not a care in the world, okay? Pissing against the wind over and over and over again. They're basically making it so that the rallying cry is abolish ICE. And maybe not even abolish ICE, but also jail every ICE agent. New Q poll, majority say the murder of Renee Good was not justified. I talked about this. I tweeted about this before as well. This is another poll. Obviously, the majority of the voters do not find it to be justified. You know who the majority of voters, you know what majority? What majority population in this country actually thinks it is, though? Care to guess which group actually thinks is justified? Do you want to know who? The Nazis? Yep, you're getting close. But what do we call those Nazis? What do we call those Nazis? That's right, we call them Republicans. 61% of Republicans think it's okay to shoot a mom in the face if you're an ICE agent having a bad day. You do not hate the Republicans enough. I do. So don't come at me with this fucking bullshit to the liberals out there who try to do this song and dance about how, Hasan, oh, you let Donald Trump win the presidency. You love Donald Trump. Suck my fucking dick.
We're not stupid. Unless it is to vote for Trump, in which case I will tell you not to do it.
Obviously, you didn't vote for Trump, you know?
Yeah.
You don't hate the Republicans enough. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, but I'm not going to fucking entertain some centrist bullshit right now in this very moment when we've been here and you're just coming to the fucking table, only now with the recognition that this administration is dangerous. I took the threat of fascism seriously. You didn't. Look at this. 61% of Republicans think it's okay to shoot a mom in the face if you're an ICE agent having a bad enough time. It is ridiculous, dude. 61% of Republicans. What the fuck are we doing? Higher number than Kent State massacre supporters, genuinely psychotic group of individuals. Even then, it's 60% of 28%. I know. I'm just saying. It's not the majority. They don't have the fucking numbers. It's just the majority of a fucking minority. It's the majority of a tiny group of people that is getting smaller and smaller every day. Just remember that. That's why I don't entertain any reactionary bullshit around these parts. Okay? None of this like, oh, we got to hug and kiss the Republicans. We got to smell them. We got to be Republicans. Suck my dick. No, Nice Bathroom is saying 28% of the country at any given moment is like self-IDing as Republicans. It's 61% of Republicans, and Republicans by and large in the broader population is representative of like about 28%, maybe even less. Now back to the American regime collapsing with unlimited cruelty. These are sites that are becoming more commonplace as we found out that ICE's internal memos have shown that they are very aware of the discontent that's brewing, but ICE agents and Customs and Border Patrol and Department of Homeland Security officers actually feel emboldened because Kirsty Noem, according to Ken Klippenstein's reporting from an anonymous Customs and Border Patrol officer, that Kirsty Noem lying her ass off, according to the reporting from Ken Klippenstein, Kirsty Noem lying her ass off to defend Renee Good's murderer has made ICE feel even more emboldened. Now they feel like if they end up killing someone, if they're having a bad day, Kirsty Noem and the Department of Homeland Security will not hold them accountable, but instead will go out to defend them and will lie to defend them.
The first thing you said was, quote, what happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and rammed them with her vehicle. That's not what happened. We all saw what happened.
It absolutely is what happened.
That's how fucked up the situation is. Yesterday, I showed you the Target employee that they brutalized and then dumped in a Walmart parking lot because they were annoyed. And today they're continuing this. And yesterday I showed you the administrative warrant that they used to bust down through the door of an American family with babies there. And this is where we're at. ICE agents in Minneapolis violently detained, threatened, and arrested a U.S. citizen for one reason only. He refused to prove his citizenship. In this video, agents immediately escalate to physical force. A man stands with his hands up, repeatedly saying, I'm not doing anything, while agents shove him, force him against his car, and begin an illegal search. No crime, no warrant, no probable cause. An agent falsely claims that's assault, while they're actively assaulting a U.S. citizen who's complying and not resisting. Let's take a look.
That's assault. Yes, it is.
On the car, before you get arrested.
I'm not.
Get the on the car before you get.
Now that's fucking assault.
Don't move, you're gonna get fucking tased. You move, or you're gonna get tased. Because you want to be an idiot.
I'm not moving.
Because you want to be a
You're
idiot.
a fucking pussy.
You're a fucking bitch. And you're gonna learn the fucking hard way.
I just asked you for an ID. That was
I don't
it.
give a fuck what you asked me for, bitch.
Shut up.
You shut up.
He is absolutely in his rights here, by the way. These f***ing manlets pulling off a 3v1 Gestapo operation on a random American citizen, harassing them and power tripping in the process. None of this is appropriate. All of it is illegal. And the fact that our dumbass hog administration is basically farming the American hikikomori movement here, the Asmongolds of the fucking world, because those are the only people who are celebrating this. I promise you, normal Americans, whether they are Republican or fucking triple MAGA voters, will look at this situation and go, okay, this is getting a little out of hand. There are, however, some who go, hell yeah, keep fucking sticking it to the man. But the number that actually says, the percentage of people that actually say this is good is getting smaller and smaller. I promise you. I know that we spend every waking moment on the internet, and I know we duke it out with the roaches of the world, and we think that this is a very commonly shared, very popular perspective. It is not. This is not as popular as you think it is. Hasan has lost it, fighting a losing battle. What? Anyway, let's continue.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
He has a gun on him. Look at that.
A fully registered firearm. Because I'm a U.S. citizen. What's wrong with y'all?
Wow.
Whoa.
Let's go. Get him in the fucking car.
Fighting a losing battle. I don't think you guys are ready for what comes next. If there is a competent administration, I don't think you guys understand. You should pray that the Democrats are the servile little cowardly babies that they are.
If we lose the midterms and we lose 2028, some in this room are going to prison, myself included.
You should hope to God that they don't actually do what's right here. Because if democracy thrived in this fucking country, if the people's wishes were actually expressed by whichever administration comes next, a lot of people will be going to fucking jail. You can keep fantasizing about how much popular support there is for this kind of activity here, where you just get to have some of the most insecure man children hopped up on fumes, ego tripping over random American citizens that they detain and apprehend unjustifiably and in an illegal manner in what is supposed to be a immigrant enforcement operation. You can all share your collective singular IQ here and decide, well, if ICE is doing it, it's all right. You can also refuse to recognize that this administration that's doing this, the random people in Minnesota, will inevitably do it to you or your loved ones as well. And you'll sit there and you'll suck the barrel of their fucking guns because you're a servile little piggy. But at the end of the day, if you personally believe that this kind of action is actually supported by broad majorities of the the public, you are delusional. You are deluding yourselves. How much you want to bet that fucking piece of shit is not even American, by the way? I know that's a fucking European Asmongold supporter. I have even less respect for the Euroid LARPers who LARP as though they're fucking MAGA. It's disgusting. No laughing at idiots. Yes, we did win. The majority voted for this. The majority voted for this. We voted for this, you idiots. Yeah, no, totally. Yes, all these assholes are impeding federal officers is disgusting. Saltwater 90. I voted for this. I voted for this. You deserve what's coming next. The majority did. The majority didn't fucking vote. Shut the fuck up. And there's a reason why the Fell for it again awards is the most common thing that people slap on every single fucking moment. You want to know why? You want to know why it's so goddamn common? Because you're stupid. That's why, okay? I know I shit on the Democrats a lot, but a big part of the reason why I shit on the Democrats a lot is because they cave and capitulate to fucking right-wing reactionary framing on issues for no goddamn reason whatsoever, and they end up failing.
We need a leader with a real plan to fix the border. And that's Kamala Harris.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
But make no mistake, the amount of smoke I have for you mouth-breathing, single-digit IQ morons is endless. You are advocating for your own demise. You are not a part of the pedophilic billionaire cabal. You are not going to be spared for what comes next. You are going to be on the receiving end. What is this? He stole your take on white women? The left needs to accept and learn to weaponize white women. Oh no, I've been on this. I've been on the Karen brigade for a long time now. Weaponize Karens.
What we're dealing with on the
white women are the most powerful force in this goddamn country. Okay, this is I stand on that.
Dealing with what we're dealing with on the ground, all over. That's right. Actually, I'm very respectful, and you're not respectful at all in any way. I just want to ask. Do you believe
white women vanguard, dude? Everybody talks a big game about revolution now, okay? None of y'all have that energy. White women do. Just weaponize the white ladies.
in illegal immigration? Do you think U.S. taxpayers should be funding housing for illegals and medical care?
Smart man. He is so intelligent. This man, he's got nothing to say.
That woman makes a mean-ass dessert salad. Yeah, respect.
He's got nothing to say.
I got a lot to say.
He's a big man.
Now,
he's a big man.
now I'm
I love these.
Dealing with
I love the tactical wine moms, man. Holy oh, they're so amazing. They're so amazing.
What they told you. If you guys get in my way, I will arrest you.
Sir, we're just observing. Please calm down.
You can observe all you want.
I am observing. Do you see
back.
me in the way? I am back.
You had anger issues as a kid, didn't you? Were your parents present? You should be ashamed of yourself, man.
He is.
Yeah, I mean, he is. That's why he's covering his mask, covering his face, and also wearing glasses.
Thank you.
You love your job?
I can't believe I get paid for this.
Really?
I do this for free.
Really, I get $200K. I'm a physician assistant.
Loser, dude. I do this for free.
How long did you go to school for that?
Dude, we need to arrest every single one of these motherfuckers. Straight up. Every single one. Every single one needs to go to jail. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. What a violation of duty. Like, this is not even theoretically a good thing, okay? At least with police, there's the theory of law enforcement being a force for good, you know, protecting and serving the people, right? It doesn't do that, but it doesn't matter. At least, like, the theory is there. These guys are just straightforward bullies with guns. They're not even trying to make it seem like they have any sort of law enforcement reason for existing like this. Philly DA Larry Krasner warns ICE agents in the wake of Minneapolis shooting. If any law enforcement agent, any ICE agent is going to come to Philly to commit crimes, that you can get the fuck out of here. I will charge you with those crimes. You will be arrested. You will stand trial. You will be convicted. Oh, that makes me excited. That makes me excited. This is why you need, like, sometimes, you know, I know it sounds oxymoronic to have like woke DAs, but low key, Larry Krasner is the method.
Enforcement agent, any ICE agent.
He's far from perfect, but as far as DAs goes, if you're rating it on a curve, like, I mean, he's got top marks.
Is going to come to Philly to commit crimes.
This is what I want to hear. This is what I wanted to hear from fucking Jacob Fry, by the way, in Minneapolis. This is what I wanted to hear from fucking Tim Waltz in Minnesota. What are we doing? What are we doing? You come into my fucking town and you fuck with my people, I will put your bitch ass in prison. There's a rule of law here. Take your nasty ass back to Florida if you want to do whatever the fuck you want to do in a goddamn red state with red mayors and red governors who don't give a fuck about their people. This is Minnesomalia, bitch. That's what I wanted to hear. Go Birds. What the fuck are we doing? This is what you need to hear. This is actually what you need to hear from every fucking, like, well, the mayor did say get the fuck out. No, I know, but like, get a DA to actually say you're gonna prosecute people. Get the police chief to come out and be like, my job first and foremost to protect the citizens of my hometown. And if there are outsiders coming here to start up trouble, we will punish them. We will hold them to account. I'm serious. This is the DA. So when he says this, there's a lot of power here.
Because if you do that here, I will charge you with those crimes. You will be arrested. You will stand trial. You will be convicted, whether it's in state or federal court. It's my office prosecuting it. That's how the law works. And you will do your time because Donald Trump cannot pardon you for a state court conviction. Do you hear me, ICE agents? Do you hear
Bro, go Birds, go Birds, go Birds, go Birds, go Birds, go Philly.
National Guard? Do you hear me, military?
Oh my God, oh my God.
You're going to jail if you commit crimes in the city of Philadelphia. You will be accountable. The law applies to all of you. And I know that there are honest, decent, moral law enforcement officers out there by the bushel, including in ICE. This is not for you.
Boom. Bro was farming Aura and had to bring it back. He was doing Aura edits, dude. He was having me say, go Birds over and over again. God damn it. You're also against law enforcement? Buddy, this guy is a literal top cop. I'm over here talking about how much aura the goddamn Philadelphia district attorney has. What do I always say? I want cops to do their jobs. Cops are in this country. I mean, ICE agents are even worse somehow, so it's like kind of crazy. But cops are some of the biggest babies in this goddamn nation as far as any job goes. They are constantly complaining. They constantly want respect. They never do their fucking jobs. There is no other industry with the exception of like CEOs. Okay, there's no other job, and CEO isn't a job. Like it's where you get to in your place of business. It's not like a specific industry, but it's just like cops and landlords and CEOs are the only people in American society that just can constantly demand more and be the biggest babies of all time, and they never have to do their jobs. They never have to do whatever the fuck they have to do. It sucks.